Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. In the last session, we have started listening to the Pratah Smaranam, which is consisting of only 3 shlokas. So I said we can call it as a Trishloki, which is composed by Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya. So we have completed the first shloka meaning. So we will read together the first shloka. Om Pratah Smarami Hrudisam Spuradatma Tattvam Satchit Sukham Paramaham Sagatim Turiyam Yet Swapna Jagara Sushuptamavaiti Nityam Tad Brahmanishkalamaham Nacha Bhuta Sanghaha. Many of the compositions of Bhagavan Adi Shankaracharya, we can see that he sings for his sake. For example, this Pratah Smaranam, he sings his own glory. So when we are also chanting means I am singing my glory myself. Okay. So the glory of the Atma is nothing but the myself. So even some of the Bhakti Stotrams of Bhagavan Shankara, we can see there the first person singular using. Many places you can see like that. You are the only my protector, you are the only my ashrayam, me. The first person singular used many places. So here, particularly in this Pratah Smaranam, the first shloka, the meaning just will recollect once with closed eyes. Okay? Because being it is a contemplation or the Nididhyasana shloka, dwelling upon the meaning of my own glory, the Atma Tattva. From the beginning of the day, Pratah, because just I am totally free from the Vishwa and Taijasa, that means all the duality. Even beyond the time, beyond all the duality, I slept in Sushupti, where I am totally with myself, my own nature, the Ananda. Now again, I myself express through the physical body Vishwa and start expressing my own glory only through the upadhi of the body and mind. So now I remember this in my own heart. Smarami hrudi Atma Tattvam, my essential nature. Satchit Anandam, Atma Swarupam, Atma Tattvam, which is evidently samspurat. So being now I express through the Vishwa and interacting with the Virat, I am not losing any of my essential nature. Pratah Smarami hrudi Atma Tattvam Samspurat Atma Tattvam. That is Sat Chit Sukham, ever existent, ever conscious, ever blissful me. Sat Chit Sukham, which is attained by all the wise people, recognized by all the wise people. The same Atma Tattva, Paramahamsa Gatim, with this upadhi, human body and the mind alone, it is possible for me to express my glory and without forgetting my glory. That's why it is called Paramahamsa Gatim. Ever remembering the truth, Sat Chit Sukham Paramahamsa Gatim, and which is beyond all the three aspects of this Vishwa and Virat, being it is the only one which transcends all the trinities, three sharirams, three avasthas, three kalas, three gunas. Being so, it is myself, the Turiyam, the fourth dimension, but in fact I am the only one without second. Very clear, evident experience through which I can realize this, my own essential nature. Et swapna jagara sushupti avaiti nityam, which shines forth. Even these three avasthas keep on changing. In swapna also, as a taijasa swapna sharira and swapna prapancha, I am only shining forth. Et swapna jagara sushupti, where there is no Vishwa or Taijasa, Virat or Hiranyagarbha, but still I am Sakshi of that transcending state also. That I am, that Brahman I am. Yet Swapna Jagara Sushuptam Avaite Nityam. So many Jagrata experiences, Swapna experiences, all will come and go, but I am ever the same. That I am Brahma, Tad Brahma, Nishkalam. In me there is no any division. The entire Virat is my glory only. I am not limited to this Vishwa, a single body. Tad Brahma Nishkalam Aham Nacha Bhuta Sangaha. I am not at all the congregation of this Pancha Bhuta Sharira, but I express through this medium. So it is my glory to express and enjoy through the Vishwa. It is my glory to express and visualize the Swapna Prapancha. I am just playing with this Jagrat, Swapna and Sushupti again and again and again. But none of them can affect or touch me. I am ever Asangaha, Nishkalam, Aham, Brahma, Na cha Sangabhutaha. This fact is always the fact. So let me live in this reality in spite of I function through my upadhi and transact with the world. In this way, I remember every day in the morning and start the day joyfully, cheerfully, carefully. So this is the meaning of the first shloka we completed. Now let us proceed to the second shloka. All of you can open the eyes slowly. Whenever we come out of the sleep or whenever we sit like this and do meditation, Nididhyasanam, and again completing and coming out of it, the juncture is called as Sandhya. It is also called Sandhya. Sandhya, the meaning in Sanskrit is called juncture, the junction. Like about the day, the time changes, we say Sandhya. Pratah Sandhya, Madhyana Sandhya, Sayam Sandhya. Same way, with the spiritual, not seekers, we are all Grihastha Jnanis. Can we say boldly? We are all Grihastha Jnanis. Without any doubt, you must say. So I believe all of you who are listening the Vedantas in so many years can say boldly. I have that confidence because you are my listeners, my students now. Okay, so I positively say that you are all Grihastha Jnanis. So never have that kind of feeling, I am a grihastha with so many responsibilities and all that. No difference at all. Everybody with that body have got some kind of work, some kind of interaction, whether sannyasi, swami or swamini or anybody, or a brahmachari or grihastha, vanaprastha, everybody have got their own. Okay, Gnani also must take care of his body and work with the body and maintain the body. But it doesn't matter that it won't disturb or any less or more. If that Gnanam is there with me, that's all. We want that Gnanam, not the ashrama varna status. Even if you are in the highest ashrama or varna, you won't ask now what is varna, what is ashrama. Highest ashrama and highest varna. But if this Gnanam is not acquired there, not there, then there is no use. So, with this understanding, now the second shloka, please read together. Pratarbhajami manasa vachasamagamyam vacho vibhanti nikhila yadanugrahena yam neti neti vachanair nigama avochuhu tam deva deva majamachyuta mahuragram. Acharya Shankara now saying in this second verse, again the word Pratah. Okay. In the morning, when I going to start my day and woke up from the sleep, I remember this. So he is he puts entire Vedanta in these three shlokas, and many statements, Mahavakyas of the Upanishads are also included in this. So that is the greatness of the great masters. Entire, we have seen in the Eka Shloki how much depth is there inside one shloka. Like that here, now Shankara says, Pratah bhajami. The word is changed from the smarami to the bhajami. Now what is the meaning of this bhajami? Generally we know bhajana means only in the temple singing about some Lord's name and clapping or playing that talam and all that. Okay, that is one meaning. Bhaja, the dhatu, the word bhaj means in English to say, so many words I can say, but there in the Sanskrit sevayam, bhaja means sevayam. Seva means, that also we know, Perumal sevichittu varuvom sir, Swamini sevichittu varuvom. Okay, worship, that means I worship myself. I worship myself. Bhaja. Or I sing, this is singing only, no? We just now sang. I sing the glory of myself. Or I take refuge at myself. The meaning of bhaja means to take refuge, to worship, then to get attached. I will get attached to myself. I possess myself. All these words generally at the Laukika level, there are negative words, but here when it comes about to me, myself, I possess myself, I worship myself. I take refuge at myself. Okay. And or to take resort, I take resort, it means, or I honor myself, what to say, and I devote to myself, I choose myself, I entertain myself. Okay, enough, too much, no? Just to convey one word, bhaja. Because what I said now, these so many words, they are all correct. According to the Yeme Vaisha Vrunute Tena Labhyaha. Who wants the Atma is revealed to them. Katopanishad. Okay. So, meaning of bhaja, according to Vedanta Pratah Smaranam, you have to recollect that. That's why I told every word, everywhere, the Upanishad is their background. Because without that, how Shankara can write anything? For everything, he is having that background. Same tambura music. Brahmam, Brahmam, Brahmam. Okay. So, like this, so many meanings we can give for this bhaja. But you have to really see the meaning. I have just told so many words. When you sit and contemplating on myself about my real glory nature, all these words can apply. Okay. This is the most my favorite. Okay. No one sees the mirror for the sake of mirror. Everybody will seize the mirror for the sake of their face. In fact, it is not actually for the sake of the face, for the sake of the self. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. That much we are very much fond of ourselves. But for a normal layperson in the beginning, they don't know that they are attracted about this. Even they are not fair, not so good looking, but everybody, particularly the youngsters or anybody. Even if we are going in between, if there are some cars standing, we will see in that mirror. Mirror, window mirror, enough. So just I want to see myself. How many times you want to see? I want to see again myself. Why? Because I love myself most. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Maitri. Everybody loves themselves the most. That love only partly is expressed outside. For my completeness, for my purnatvam, unless I don't know I am already purnam, then as we discussed yesterday in Upanishad, lack of purnatvam, all that kamam, shokam, bhayam, all will come. So when I discover, until I discover that this ignorant jiva person thinks that for me, I will be complete with that. If that is there, I will be complete. But you ask, since so many years you are asking so many things like this, are you become complete? Kama, kama, kama. Okay. That's why we go to the temple and stand in front of the Lord, and with very clear terms we say, Lord, I want everything except you. Really say, keeping the hand on your heart. How many times we said to the Lord, I want you. We went to Guruvayur many times, we went to Tirupati many times, we went to Sri Ranga many times, or anywhere, or our regular small temple in our place. Really, within great difficulty also, tragedy, sorrow, because tragedies and sorrows comes in the life. But I wonder, by seeing the people, just now few days back or few months back, husband died or wife died, someone has to die now. Some other day, or some neighbor, some relative. But people simply very easily forget, even that time also, with that fear of death and all that, and loss of the person, everything. Few days they said don't go to temple. I don't know why it is said. Without going to the temple, without satsang, you should not listen. No shubham, shubha karyam we need not to do. But to remember the Lord is there, sin or what? But I don't know what behind that and why they say like that. But in fact, really speaking, all that is not correct. Logically, if you see all. See, the person has to come out of it very quickly from that sorrow and the tragedy, the pain and the suffering, just like a rubber ball. Okay. What is the benefit of reading, studying, listening to all this Vedanta? We must jump and get out of. Sorrows will come, problems will come, situations will be will upset us. But I jump like a rubber ball. I should not be like a clay lump of clay. If you throw the clay, it will get up, it will jump. That's all. It will stuck up there itself. But we, the Vedanta listeners, are spiritual seeker, jnanis. We transcended. No more we are undergraduate. We are all graduated. Okay. After becoming graduation, we are just celebrating. That's all. Life is a celebration. That's why. So be like that. So all this explanation is for the sake of bhaja. Okay. Now hereafter, at least worship the Lord, pray the Lord, think about the Lord, but ask, I want you, Lord. That means I want the satyam, I want the truth. Why generally people who are looking outside a very great devotee, very sincere devotee, very senior devotee, why they never ask? Maybe now after coming to satsang and Vedanta, after telling many times Bhagavatam and all that, maybe we are asking now like that, or otherwise. But still, if you are asking still again like that, in the Mundakopanishad class about that Karma Kanda, when I am talking, I said, hereafter at least go to temple, worship, do all the festivals are going to come in our, they are in queue now. But don't ask anything from the Lord, just for this expression of happiness and gratitude, you celebrate and pray to Him. And if at all, if you want to say anything, because the Almighty, the Protector, is He, Ishvara. So Ishvara, Loka, Samasta, Sukhino Bhavantu. Then my son and daughter who are all there in the far away also, they are also taken care of when we say Loka, Samasta, Sukhino Bhavantu. Bhaja, Atma Bhajanam, Atma Pujanam. That's why after all the puja got over, after mantra pushpam, keeping the flowers in the hand, in standing position, we will do Atma Pradakshanam. Yani kani cha papani janmantara krutani cha tani tani vinashyanti pradakshanam pade pade. But still, once after we study the Vedanta, our understanding, I am only in all the directions. That's why that puja, whatever we do, 16 steps, all that, unless we listen to the Shastra, we don't get the real meaning of it. What is that cleaning myself and before coming commencing the 16 steps puja, the pre-steps are there. In that, prokshanam is there. I sprinkle the water on myself and I'll put the flower on akshita or head, on my head, and then touch here, and then say Deho Devalaya Proktaha Jivo Devas Sanatanaha. So that's why many people don't understand why Kancha Acharya keep the flowers and all that lemon, everything on his head. Many photos are there like that. Even though they won't stand because he doesn't have much hair, but still he will put sometime and it will be there. Many photos will see. The reason is my head is kept at the feet of the Kamakshi Amman. Okay, so the feet are here, so I keep it here. I surrender. So how you look into that particular aspect of that, very beautiful. Okay, bhaja. But you know, this Tat Brahma, that my glory, my Atma, my own nature, Manasa Agamyam, Vachasa Agamyam. By words, I cannot say this is my glory, this is my nature. Then why you are talking non-stop? Okay. Struggling to talk and struggling to say something. I have to teach something to them. So like this, but in fact, we already saw this particular idea in the Mandukya, silence. So Manasa Agamyam. Agamya means the mind cannot reach to there. The mind cannot explain or think of it, this is like this. But in the first sloka you only said Smarami. This contradiction we have to, this puzzle we have to solve in a careful manner. Okay, I will come to that point, because where from this all Manasa Agamyam, sorry, words are still inferior than the mind. How the words can say? The mind is the much more fine instrument that mind itself cannot reach there or talk about. Yato vasho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. Where from? Somewhere, sir. Very good. Like this, you must start remember all that. We have heard. But one time listening is not enough, that we come to know now that so many I heard but nothing is not remembered. If weekly one class is okay, but if we keep only one class in a week and work on that 1 hour talk the whole week, we never do. I will guarantee you never do. So we know the teachers, so pull them every day. So time pass. For the teacher, time pass. Others, let them struggle. Let them struggle and run and finish and do all that work and come. So many roles are there now. Grihastha Gnanis. We have to play so many roles. House, wife role, husband role, mother-in-law role, mother role. But play all the roles. As long as this body is there, teacher role. There is a role for everybody. But don't get rolled away by the roles. You just do it. With this knowledge you fulfill, do your roles. And once if you catch, the essence you received and your inner mind is all the time thinking about this, for such a person, no problem. And more to say, actually after listening many years, we need not to sit for meditation and the Nididhyasana and I'm not getting time, people are disturbing, calling bells are coming, people are... No, actually we need not to do all that. Do very happily, cheerfully, calmly your roles. Very important. Sometimes that kind of idea will come. If nobody is not there, nobody is not disturbing, I can spend more time and I want to get more and more and more and more. And more you do the listening, that itself keeps you, puts you in the Jnana Nishtha. Then afterwards, whether you close the eyes, whether you open the eyes, whether you sit for meditation, not sitting for the meditation, okay, Yogarato va, Bhogarato va, Sangarato va, Sangavihinaha, Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam. If I sing only, you will also Ramate Chittam. Nandati 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 Eva Bhaja Govindam Bhaja Govindam. So roles playing important. Now what is the point? Manasa na agamyam vajasa agamyam. So the basis for this is yato vasho nivartante, and the main, another important from Kenopanishad. This thought is in the Kenopanishad, no? In Kenopanishad, Kenopanishad is very, 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 very to say. Until we read the Mandukya, sometimes Mandukya becomes too much only. Sometimes you will feel, but we will cross it and again you listen, that time it will be different. Until you listen to Mandukya, according to me, I don't know how many of you remembered and what, Kenopanishad is the super, topmost, simple, small Upanishad only. Intelligent student, intelligent way of teaching, and the work is finished just like that. If you remember, I will just remind one episode in that. Then teacher explains about the truth and all that. It starts with the Keneshitam Preshitam Manaha, because of which this mind is functioning and acting and getting the Chaitanyam, like that. Keneshitam Patati Preshitam Manaha. Because Kena it started, the title given as a Kenopanishad. Okay, so after that Guru explained all that. Then he said, okay, if you say I know it, that means you don't know. And if you say you don't know it, that means you are Buddhu. You are rejecting your own self, like that. And who grasped this entire teaching of the teacher, that student stood up and boldly, sir, I know, I don't know. But there is a lot of analysis in that. Okay, I will tell little only, just to recollect. It's nice, no? Because so there, yan manasa na manute, okay, en ahur manomatam, like that. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi nedam edidam upasate. The main thing is that yan manasa na manute, manasa agamyam, but because of which the mind is functioning, mind is living, available, active. Now the question, the answer given by the student is very, very intelligent answer. How to understand that? What he said, I know, I don't know. Means I know as a subject. I don't know as an object. How simple. But Shankaracharya writes so much Pada. Kenopanishad alone he wrote Padabhashya and then Vakya Bhashya. Rendu Bhashyams will come simultaneously, only for Kenopanishad. This is the answer. I know, but I know as myself. But I don't know, sir. I don't know as the object. Then after saying that, the Shishya got up and did Namaskara and went out. Guru also did. Tadastu, very good, bless, be happy. Over, teaching is over. How it is possible, how he is able to grasp? Sukshmaya Sukshma Buddhihi. Sharp intellect, alert intellect is required. Even though Manasa Namanute, but again contradiction. Kathopanishad comes and says, Manasa eva aptavyam. Only by mind only you have to grasp it. Now the contradiction has to remove by the Kenopanishad student's answer. Use the mind, but let the mind go and merge with that, and let the mind observes and merges, because it won't stand as a either subject or object. So object subject division has gone. Otherwise mind's nature is always looking at outside some object. That time it is Satyam in Mandukyam. But from the Turiyam standpoint, you turn towards me. Oh mind, Makku, you are turning that. Mind is Makku only, no? This side. Then you will understand. That is called Yamaivaisha Vrunute Tena Labhya. That is called Avrut Tasmat Avrutta Chakshuhu Amrutatvamichan. Whose vision, understanding, turning the eyes, that meaning actually, Avrutta Chakshu, turning the eyes inside. How to turn the eyes inside, sir? Shambhavi Mudra. Headache will come. So, attention, not the eyes. So, these are the source of these two words, Manasa Agamyam, Vachasa Agamyam. Okay. Why it is said like that, particularly words? The words can talk, explain about only the object. That is the point, object. The mind, words can never talk or explain about the subject. Okay. Another, the object which got the attributes, that is the point. My words can talk about anything which has got attributes, gunangal. But subject here, Brahma is nirgunam. How the words can explain? So they work only at the level of revealing the objects, not the subject. Okay, you have to think a lot about it. Then after that, next line. So Manasa Vachasa Agamyam. Prathas Bhajami Manasa Vachasa Agamyam, which is not catchable, available to them. But Vachaha Vibhanti Yad Anugrahena. Akhila Vachaha Vibhanti Yad Anugrahena. That is a very sentence. Nikhila Vachaha, the entire range of the words, Akhila. Akhilanam Sarvam, complete, total. Nikhila, Akhila, Nikhila both are same only. Okay, both are good names for girls, no? Akhila, Nikhila. Nikhila vachaha vibhanti yad anugrahena. Okay, that is the meaning what we have seen. Yan manasa namanute ena ahuhu manomatam. Same way, the same word thought is there in another shloka in the Kenopanishad, yad vagabhyudyate. Okay, where the words cannot talk and explain about it, but because of whom these words are functioning, words are able to express. Okay, here yad, the pronoun is used in the previous shlokas also. That is the general what do you say, general habit of the Upanishads. So they use the pronoun only, tad brahma, ed, because of which, and that. Only that and this, they keep on use these words. Okay, even in Mahavakya also, tat tvam, you are that. Safe side, you know. That means you find out what is the laksha not only vachyardham. It is, that means what, you know, it is not male, it is not female, it is not short, it is not tall. To say this, to get out of this, no, attribute. Just now I said, no, the word has to say means there is some attribute, then only it can talk. That short person, this tall person, that fair person, that bad person, the good person. Always it needs attribute. But here, yad means free from all the attributes. That pronoun simple, that's all. That which is beyond all the duality, all the attributes, everything. That one single word, yad, tad. Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi. Tad, that or the Brahma, tvam. See, Chandogya Upanishad we praise, there also Tattvamasi 9 times that Uddalaka, Svetaketu student, he teaches. But here in Kenopanishad also, Tadeva Brahmatvam vidhi nedam yadidam upasate. It also comes nearly 5 to 6 more than times. I didn't remember exactly. The times it will come. Same word. The top first line only changes. En manasa namanute, en walk about like this. It keep on tell. The second line meaning, you remember? Tadevatvam vidhi, you know that you are that. Not that which you do as the upasana. Very boldly, Kenopanishad says, okay? Na edam edidam upasate. It uses the word upasate. Whatever form and name and this and that you are doing upasana, that is not the truth. That is not truth. That's why many people won't come for Advaita. Afraid of Advaita. Abhaye bhayadarshinaha. Okay, let them continue. Who bothers? Who bothers? Here, yad. Now let us change that word to mama. Okay. Vacho vibhanti nikhila yadanugrahena mama anugrahena. Mama. Put in that yad mama. Mama means atma anugrahena. Yad. Mama anugrahena nikhila vachaha vibhanti. I am only in everybody. I am only everywhere. When it is possible to say, when I get out of from this body identification, this mind, the smallness, alpam, when I recognize Sat Chit Anandam Aham, I am all pervading. All pervading. These words cannot understand, but I have to say with these words only. But the words are coming from where? Now, little logic. Tongue. Because of the tongue, I speak. Of course, mouth and the tongue. Vagindriyam. This gross tongue and the mouth are able to bring some words because of the blessing of the Vagindriyam. Vagindriyam is the subtle aspect of the speech. Now, Vagindriyam is able to function because of the blessings of the mind, Chidabhasa. And Chidabhasa is able to shine, function because of the Chit consciousness or Chaitanyam. That is I am. That is I am. I am not all this. In the first line, that's why Nacha Bhuta Sangha. Nacha Bhuta Sangha. Should not forget this fact. Remember continuously. Anusyutam. Constant remembrance of this is the constant remembrance of the God. If I utter Rama, if I utter Shiva, Devi, whatever the word comes, it is Atma. In Lalita Sahasranama time I said, no, in Yoga Vasishta, I quoted something. It says, any word of the God, divine, which has got that root, derivative meaning of the Tattvam, truth, all reveals the same thing. Not necessarily Devi alone, Baal alone. So, this is the logic. So, tongue is working because of the Vagindriya, Vagindriya is working because of the mind, mind with Chidabhasa, remember. Chidabhasa reflection is borrowed from the Bimba, OC, original consciousness, Chaitanyam. Okay. So, before the words to come out, that's why the mind is already prepares them. Okay, mind already prepares them. They won't come just like that. They won't come like that. Even though I speak fast and like this, but mind is that much fast is programming inside. Because without the mind, the Vagindriyam, and without the Vagindriyam, this won't come out. But that how much fast it is preparing, I am talking so fast, mind is still faster than that. What do you say? But how that mind is functioning, it is only a reflection. Reflection itself is having got this much power, then what about the original? Original gone. Original light gone. Okay. So, Vacho Vibhanti Nikhila Yadanugrahena Mayeva Sakalam Jatam Mai Sarvam. Why can't we change it to Bhupal Ragam? Mai Sarvam Pratishram Mayeva Sakalam Yanti. Not coming? Okay. If you have the words, it will come. We have to start in a low pitch, then gradually in that scale we have to go up. But I have started in the middle. Okay, never mind. Now the third line comes to tell about okay, words cannot reach and mind cannot reach and talk anything about it. Okay, if at all mind say something, thinks about it something, or words say, keep on say, but they cannot tell fully. the completeness of the Atma Tattva, my essential nature, even to which I am blessing and giving the lending the consciousness, those instruments are incapable. They are limited. They are limited. That's why with this limited upadhi, you don't think that I am unlimited. You upadhi utti, keep the upadhi side. Without upadhi, you are very much present. You are fully present. What fully? Maya eva sakalam jagatam. Sarvam. Extend this idea. Simple example, you see how overcome and cross, go beyond this Dvaita duality and all that. In normal life, we are Vyavahara, we are doing that. If you learn from that experience, in some place, either India or out of India, somewhere we went, there are many people, and we hear suddenly somebody also talking in Tamil. There are so many people went to some yatra or some foreign country. Okay, suddenly you listen, somebody is talking Tamil. Immediately, hey, now we are also speaking Tamil, so they may be from Tamil Nadu. Then we'll go nearby. Hello, sir. You speak Tamil? Yes. Oh, you are from Tamil Nadu? Yes. We are also from Tamil Nadu. See, closeness. We are coming closer. When we come closer like that, before that we don't know anybody, all are different people and different language. But when you identify some similarity and the closeness, the bhayam goes. Before that you are so much, lonely, alone. Any new place if we go, in train also, flight also, somebody is which are little closer to our then you are from Tamil Nadu? Yes, I am from Tamil Nadu. Where? From Coimbatore. Coimbatore. See, still we are come closer. I am also from Coimbatore. Where are from Coimbatore? Where you? In parts. Wow, wonderful. I am also from Parsons, sir. See, the expression is slowly becoming bigger. Because closeness, identity. In person. Okay. Richfield only. Richfield. I am next to you, sir. I am in the hallmark. Like this. Differences. When the differences goes away, you will feel more closeness, isn't it? How it happened? Same way in the Vedanta understanding, all my differences, barriers, limitations, my wrong notions, previously which are all accumulated, wrong notion about myself. What? I am the body, wrong notion. You are Atma. Oh, sorry, sir. Hereafter I will remember, sir. The wrong notion about the world. What? World is mithya, unreal. But you are thinking before real, it is real. That's why I am running behind it. It will save me. Then the wrong notion about the Ishvara. Where is Ishvara? I thought Ishvara is in Vaikuntha and Kailasa. Wrong. Is in you. Not only in you. You. You are only that. Okay? So all the wrong notions. You have to keep on remove them. Then closeness. Then only that aham vruksha sereriva. That's Taitra Upanishad, Ahamannam, all these are all, I am only subject and object, I am only everything. We have to remember and keep on. Whenever we are awake, mind is awake and eyes are open, the duality world is appearing. Then and there with that only play. Work with that. No need to struggle. Once you catch the point, if you got the clue of the Vedanta now given enough analysis, yukti to you, it is up to you how to apply and use it. No, nothing to run to anywhere, wherever you are, whatever you are that. But if anywhere forgetting, this forgetting word is very important for coming Mandukya class. Ajnanam is equal to forgetfulness only. So be careful. If you use many times in a day, sorry I forgot, that means you must be vigilant. Either it is small or bigger thing. How I forget? If I forget the small things, then how can I remember the big thing? What is the big thing? Brahman, big thing. It's a big deal, sir. I'm a very big deal. That's why Brahman. Sorry, you are cheating me. There is somewhere it is said that is a very small deal. Ah, yes, it is a very small deal. Okay. Sukshmat sukshmataram anoraniyan gari mahato mahiyan. Bigger than the biggest and smaller than the smallest. It is a big deal? Yes, big deal only. Other, it's small deal? Yes, small deal. Nothing. So like this, the next, around that particular statement and before this statement, I given in many examples in between. How to apply this knowledge, okay? Because that needed, just word meaning we know everybody, but what it means, what it wants to say. Now, yanneti neti vachanaihi nigama avochuhu. Now, how to arrive at, if the words are not reaching, if the mind is not able to comprehend it fully, correctly, by the method of negation. This is, we are very familiar. And particularly here and there we keep on talking about the na iti, neti enna neyyu konjam podu, neyyu konjam podu, adi kadiyadu. Na iti, not this, not this, not this. Like that, negation, the method of negation. So like that you keep on saying, okay, I am not the body, I am not the mind, all that, indriyams and everything, even panchabhutas or anything, they are all, I am using, I am expressing to them upadhis, but I am not them. They are in me, I am not in them. In fact, they are not in me, I am not in them. That is again another contradiction. Now, when time is up, sir, don't bring this kind of contradictions, sir. Finish the sloka, sir. At least you must recollect where from that contradiction. Secret, suspense, I won't say. Neti neti vachanaihi, neti neti vachanaihi, nigamaha. All the nigamaha here, one word meaning Vedam. Here, in this particular context, it is Upanishads. Karmakanda won't say neti neti and all that. Podu, no nahi podu. It's a na iti, my dear, na iti. Okay? Na edam edidam upasate. That is again yan neti neti. And actually, For this particular powerful analysis, here and there we use Upanishads, but Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, in many Brahmanams, there are so many Brahmanams, Swayam Jyoti Brahmanam, in many places this neti process we say, or negation, process of negation. By process of negation, only avochuhu, the Upanishad words, and then the Upanishad words which are the acharyas, they say, explain to you, that all is the words. Vuchuhu, avochuhu, avuchuhu, avochuhu. So, like that they say. Follow that method of negation. By method of negation, we will come to the assertion. Okay, simple. We are not talking much about it. We already analyzed it in Mandukya and Panchadashi. What it is? I am not ever the body-mind complex. Okay, start from here. Why you bother about the world? First this is, your body is the problem, because body, it never took your permission to born. Body, you are not created. You must be very sure about it. You are not created this body. Some other one, men and women, parents, they created this body. So, you have any given permission? Do you remember any permission you have given? Or before the body coming, shall I come? It asks, no. Okay. After it born, it never again, it keep on changes, which you are helpless. Okay, now you started claiming your body by wrong notion. My body, my body, my body. Well, and then, but if it is your body, when there are so many changes happening, do you have any control? I have no control at all. And okay, when it leaves also, it will tell to you first itself. Okay, now I am leaving, bye bye, tata. You look after some other, you marry some other. It won't say. Then in what basis you are holding on to this body? How foolish it is. But we never think. Otherwise people never think. Wise people, we think. But use them, I use them only to express my glory. Because of this body is short or weak or diseased, Brahmana, Kshatriya, I am not losing my glory anything. My glory never comes down or reduces. Okay, that things are said in the next verse. Okay, Tam Deva Devam, the Deva of all the Devas. Deva of all the Devas means in any aspect you take, but let us take only one aspect. Okay, what? All Indriyas are Devas. For all the Indriyas, the mind is the Deva. For the mind, the Deva is the Buddhi. For the Buddhi, the Deva is the, again I have come back to myself, Chaitanyam. Tam Deva Devam Ajam Vanditom. Yeah. Already Turiyam word is taken from Mandukya. What Upanishad is not mentioned? Almost every Upanishad. Okay, still lack of time we are not. Otherwise, one shloka we can keep on recollect all the Upanishads and take for 3 classes. Then it will become too much, sir. Last time itself, you one shloka, eka shloki, you deceived all of us. 3 classes. We are hoping now 3 slokas, 3 classes you will complete. Yeah, we will complete. Don't worry. Tam Deva Devam Ajam, unborn. Nothing happened, nothing created, that is as it is. Because of that, Achyutam Keshavam, no chuti, no falling, no degrade. That's why I said now, because of the defects in the body, I have no any defect as the Atma Brahman. Be happy with that. My eyes are like this, my nose is like this. So what? If at all they are also good also, no guarantee. Now only said no, they will change. Hmm. What happened to when to which we don't know. That's why take it easy. Ajam Achyutam. There is no Chuti. There is no change. That's why that Devadevam Ajam Achyutam, it's told, Ahu. Oh, wise people say Agryam. That is the one. That is the topmost. That is the supremost. That is the super. Super. Tadev Sadeva Saumya Idam Agra Asir. Again, that Agra is Agryam. All big Upanishads, small Upanishads, everything has mixed brought here. So, very nice. We will conclude here with this second shloka. Next class we will see the third shloka. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om. Tat Sat.